Kevin's a real pleasure for me to get a chance to talk to you, man.
Thank you.
I'm a big fan of Westerns. My dad got me started when I was young. And I don't know if anybody's been more closely associated with the genre than you have for the last like 30 years or whatever. So when you got a story that you want to tell, that gets my attention.
Good.
What was it about this story? I know you've been trying to tell it for a long time, but what was it about this story that made you say, I need to tell it, and I need to tell it now?
It was running out of time. Honestly, I been working on it as an idea. I felt strongly about this time in our country and the journey that people had to make, and how much more difficult it is than people want to give it credit for. Meaning, everybody thinks it was a simple time back then. It should have been. It's simple now, right? For us, we can eat here, or we can eat over here, or we can get in a car and we can go eat. And if you want to drive 2 hours, we can get somewhere else.
Right.
It was so hard back then, and the decisions that people had to make were very often life and death moments. Just to stay warm, to stay clean, there's drama in it, and there's nobility, and there's viciousness, and all those things. If you kind of mix them up and roll it around, while this isn't a true story, everything that happened in this story happened 1,000,000 times.
Right. When you start off with this, when you have a story this big, do you start off with a single character, a single idea? Your character, Hayes Ellison, is in it. He's very much part of a larger ensemble, though. Where do you start from?
Started with the character, mine, and a character you're going to meet in the third one. It was the original story in 1988. People who were friends who met in a I don't want to give it away.
Oh, give it away, man.
I know, because you like these things, so I'm trying to save you too. I wish I was you. I wish people would make this movie for me.
Right.
Because this is what I want to see. In certain instances, I want to see all kinds of movies, but all these things, I started with me and then branched out and then made all those other people's lives important. Women are really important in this movie, as you can see. Their journey is so important, and it's just as important as the gunfights, and hopefully as interesting to watch how they maneuver.
Is that one of the things that has maybe evolved in your mind in regards to this time period? Starting way back with Dances with Wolves, maybe, or to now. How has your perspective on that period evolved over that time?
I don't know that it's evolved, because I've always, even then, the women were important to me in Dances with Wolves, and in Wyatt Earp, and in Open Range.
Open Range is one of my all-time favorites.
You don't get somebody like Annette Bening unless it's a really good role. The acting in Horizon is really important. I mean, there's real acting going on. This isn't some action movie.
Yeah.
These are women who are giving performances of their lifetime. Abby Lee and Sienna Miller and Ella Hunt and Jenna Malone. I mean, they're really, these are tough acting roles.
You've gambled a lot in order to get this movie made, man. Was there ever any thought to compromising any part of your vision?
No. I wish I was a different person and that this hadn't happened to me. But I love making these movies, and I don't covet the stuff I have as much as maybe other people might, and I don't want to lose anything, but I don't want to spit on my life. I want to do the things that, listen, you've been gone to my movies. You're going to go to this movie because you like this world. I can't do any less for you than stay out there later, work as long as I can, fix what I think is wrong, because you're going. You matter.
Right.
What you feel is going to matter to me. And so that is really that's my bond, that's my relationship with an audience, is that I'm not going to come back until I feel it's as good as I can make it.
What you just said kind of relates to the question I was going to ask, which is your star power has been fairly consistent over the course of many years. People love you no matter what, it seems. I guess I would attribute it to your relationship with fans. But do you ever think about it? Like your star power has just been kind of steady over the course of such a long time.
I think about me in that seat, and I don't think I'm any different than you. So I want somebody that's not talking down to me. I want to see things I've never seen before. I want to hear lines that make me want to be a better man. I want to hear lines that would scare me and how am I going to react. I want to entertain myself. And so everything I do, I think, translates to what, I don't think there's any difference between us at all. I don't have that thing. You know, I know what it is I do. I don't know exactly what you do, but you're not going to want your story told, and you know, you're going to edit this thing the way you want it edited. You know, you're going to take what's important, and you're going to, you know, and then people are going to either keep watching your show because they like how you do it, and you can't do any less. You just can't do it, even on your worst days. Even if you're mad at anybody, you just still got to make this good.
What are you hoping that people take away from this movie when they go to see it? Ultimately?
I think their desire to see what's coming, the feeling that they got their money's worth, the feeling that this is something they can revisit, and more importantly, it's like, I got to tell somebody. I like when you hear a great song. When you heard "I Will Always Love You," Whitney, I'm sure you said you got to hear this song.
Yeah.
There's movies where I say, look, you've got to watch this. Somebody say, I don't like Western. You go, this isn't really a Western. I can't even tell you what it is. It's a journey. It's a story. Watch it.
So we got a second one coming in August. Second one coming in August, and you're working on the third one now?
I'm filming now. I'm directing it now. I'll be directing tomorrow morning.
And then we got a fourth, right?
And the fourth. Yeah, that's right. And the fifth one, dare I say, was the one that was in 1988.
Wow.
And should I decide to make that was a pretty good movie. I just re-engineered it to create these other four.
Well, Kevin, I wish you the best of luck
Thank
with the
you,
movie, man. And like I said, I enjoyed it. I think other people will too. So I wish you the best of luck, man. Thank you for this.
Appreciate it.
Right.
Thanks for checking out the show. If you like what we're laying down, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell to receive notifications for all of our latest stuff.